Hey, today I'm talking about three 1950s musicals. And the names of those three movies are Damn Yankees, The Pajama Game, and Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. First up is Damn Yankees. I did not know that this was a baseball movie, and I did not know that the devil was in this movie, which is really surprising to me, considering I thought I knew what this movie was. Turns out I don't. This is a 1958 movie, and the basic premise is this old man who really loves baseball, doesn't want those damn Yankees to win again this year. So he makes a deal with the devil, or a demon, I'm not sure which, to get turned into a young lad again and to get his shot at taking down them Yanks. And this movie was really interesting because I was really enjoying it in the first half. Like, this was quite liked, maybe even really liked. But then like about halfway through the movie, it just started going downhill for me. And it was so weird. It's basically as soon as Gwen Verdon, who played Lola, showed up. She's the second build on IMDb. She plays like this human that also lost a deal with the devil and now is basically like a succubus. And just something about her that I just did not jive with, and I don't know what it is. She was an incredibly talented dancer, that's for sure. She did have one dance number that added literally nothing to the movie, and I don't know why it was in it. It was during like this talent show segment, and like it does some impressive dance moves, but it was stupid. It was a stupid song. I did enjoy the plot a lot though. If you're intrigued by this, I would recommend it. I feel like my reason for not liking Lola could just be more of a me thing, not like a universal thing. I think it's worth a shot. I don't guarantee anything, but it wasn't bad. I did enjoy it. I'd be down for seeing like a live version of this someday. Next up is The Pajama Game. This is a 1957 movie starring Doris Day, and the basic premise is it's about this pajama factory where they want this raise because all the other factories around them have gotten that same raise, and so they want the same raise too. But the higher ups are like, no, you guys suck. And the whole movie's about their fight to get it. But there's also a love story that's central to the other plot as well. But I really didn't care for the love story. And actually, this movie is the opposite of the last one, wherein the first half of this movie, I really didn't care for it, but the second half, I liked a lot more. And I think the reason behind that is that like the love story segment, which I didn't understand, took a back seat basically in the second half because they had already established it. And I think the reason I didn't like the love story is because there was no real chemistry between the two characters, and like their main attraction to each other was just like, you're really pretty, and then the other one's like, you're really pretty, and then that's it. That's the whole thing. And I'm like, I need some more romance. I need some more schmoozing, because that just wasn't enough for me. There was like a love song in this that I really, really liked, except it had a racist line in it. And I'm like, that's the only racist bit of this movie, was that one little line. Why do you gotta go ruin a really good song with your stupid 50s racism? What are you doing? On a more positive note, I did fall in love with one of the background dancers. She was very beautiful. I don't know what her name is, so I don't know if I'll ever know who she truly is, but I will still love you forever. Anyway, so yeah, so even though I did like this movie, I thought it was cute, I don't really recommend it. It's fine, but it's just, I don't know, it didn't do as much for me as I really wanted it to, and that's unfortunate. I did like the dancing and singing though. It was overall pretty solid, but yeah, it was good. It was just, I'm probably never gonna watch this again, so. And lastly is Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. This is a Marilyn Monroe movie. It also has Jane Russell, who I actually liked a lot more than Marilyn in this. And the basic premise is really stupid. Spoilers, I didn't like this movie. The story essentially is Marilyn is this showgirl who is in love, who is about to marry this son of a rich man solely for his money. And we're supposed to believe that that's an okay reason to get married, is just for money. But the father of the rich man doesn't want Marilyn to marry his precious son. Though I don't know why his son is so derpy and like she's so beautiful, so like he should be fine with this. Anyway. Anyway, so he hires a PI to investigate her while they're on this cruise across the Atlantic. And like, if he catches her doing any scandalous sort of things, then the marriage is gonna be off. And of course, he catches her in some scandalous things because Marilyn crazy loves diamonds, and she finds a guy who owns a diamond mine, which, side note, he's a slaver, especially in the 50s, but also to this day. Pretty much all diamonds are mined with slave labor. They're all blood diamonds. People claim that they have blood-free diamonds and that they have tracking information, but not really. If you don't take my word for it, there's definitely other YouTube videos that explain it better than I could. But basically, I really hate that character a lot because even though he's supposed to be goofy and fun-loving, fat old man, he's a slave owner. So no, that guy. Yeah. So even putting aside my hatred for that character, I also just, like, I didn't care for anything that was going on because it was just like dumb flirting, Marilyn being a stereotypical dumb blonde, which wasn't funny or interesting, and her motivation for the romance is just money, and that's dumb. I just did not care for this movie. I didn't shut it off though because I was like, all right, we gotta make it to like the iconic Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend song. I'm sure that'll be great. And I finally got to that scene and I looked at the TV and I'm like, yeah, I don't care. And then I went back to my phone. So yeah, I really did not care for this movie. I definitely do not recommend this movie. I strongly did not care for it. It's gross and dumb and pointless. Alrighty, now for today's rankings. First up, we got Damn Yankees sitting at number 43 in the liked category. It's pretty close to the top of the liked category. And then not too terribly far behind is the Pajama Game sitting at number 47, also in the liked category. And then bringing up the rear, rightfully so, is Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, sitting at number 68 in the didn't like category. And this is out of a total of 78 old movies so far this year.